everybody, welcome back. So I just got a package from HobbyNut Models, 2 packages. I got one a little earlier, and then I got this one. Wanted to show them both together. The model kit, as you saw on the thumbnail, is that new ICM Model A. I'm going to open it up and check it out. I have not even cracked the tape on it yet, so I want to look at it too. So I was going to bring you guys along. So I got a package too of some stuff I ordered. I'm going to share it with you. Let's see what lies inside the box. Mark asked me how did I like the Model A, and I replied and I said I haven't opened it because I wanted to wait until this came in. He sent me that Model A as a surprise, which was super cool. I've been wanting one of those. And now what I hear is super nice. Super nice. Can I say super anymore? So it's going to get super hot in here. I just turned off the air conditioning and it's so loud. I just decided to keep it off. So let's get this super box unloaded. We'll go through the super parts and stuff that I got here. So let's see. I got Mark tapes are up, pads it up, super good. Never got, I did again, super good. Let's see how many times, count please in the comments how many times I said super, because from here on out it won't be intentional, it'll just be a slip. But Mark, I've never got anything that was busted. You ain't got to worry about that. He's gonna have her wrapped up and bubble wrap, safely traveling to its destination. So I'm sure you can see some of this stuff as I'm opening it up, and of course, you know, there's going to be some MCW paint. Get this, open this. Hope you guys have had a good start of your week. As recording of this, at least, it is Tuesday. I have no earthly idea what the date is. What is the date? 13th. Tuesday, August the 13th, 2024. If you're watching this 2,000 years from now, this is how we used to do it. Back in the olden days. Almost done. Almost. Got one more thing here. This is cool here. Alright, without cutting my finger, and if I did, I'd need to get a tetanus shot because this old X-Acto blade's got some rust on it. There we go. Okay. I think that's all we needed to unload. Got the packing slip right there. Alright, let's start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is something that I'm really excited to try. So this is Tamiya ultra thin, not thin, it's with an N, Matthew, ultra thin aluminum stickers. So this is what you would call the Tamiya version of bare metal foil. And if you can read Japanese, it tells you all about it, but it does have it in English too. So these are, I think there's 2 pieces. Let me open one up. I bought 2 of them, but I think there's 2 pieces. Yep, 2 sheets. But let's check this out, because I'm kind of excited to see what. Oh, you don't have to cut it. Kind of excited to see how this works compared to bare metal foil. So there you go. Wow, the light's really killing it. There we go. So it has a really DeLorean stainless steel look to it, but I think what it was, oh, there's 2 here. Oh, they are thin. I think the what I read on it when I bought it, it has more of an aluminum look rather than chrome. And I know that some cars had the trim that's around the windows was aluminum, and it wasn't necessarily chromed. Now it may have been polished, but not necessarily chromed. And sometimes you want to tone it down a little bit. This is the back side, so it's got like a thin, clear, looks like clear sticker. Wondering how good it conforms. Man, that really kills the brightness on the camera. I wonder how it conforms to corners and stuff like that. That's what I'm interested in. I'll have to do a review of this stuff. But that is, I got 2 packets of that. So, and it's fairly inexpensive. I can't remember exactly what it cost. And it doesn't have the price on here. However, part number, let me find it. The part number for it is, if you go to HobbyNut, TAM 87226. Be the part number for that. And I just showed you some of the other stuff that I got, if you paused the video there. Alright, next. Alright, so Novus Polish Mates. These are lint-free. They're bigger than I thought too. I had no idea that would be this big. But they're lint-free. Okay, Novus plastic polish mates offer a cloth-like softness in a disposable wiper. These wipers are highly absorbent, abrasion-resistant, low lint, and extra durable. So you can use these with your Novus polishes and things like that. But yeah, man, there must be at least 10. No, hold on. There's they're folded, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's 6, but those things are big because they're folded double. But anyway, yeah, something to. I've been using just cut up T-shirts and stuff like that, but you'll find lint and things like that. But anyway, I do happen to have one of those handy dandy Tamiya anti-static brushes that I forgot at the last show. Rocky Sink lives up in Roanoke area. I think Rocky actually lives in Roanoke, but anyway, Rocky gifted me one of those at Simpsonville, and thank you, Rocky. Appreciate that, man. I always bum Mark Batson's when we go to shows together. I'll go over and say, hey, can I borrow your brush? But Rocky bought me one, and what the heck, I forgot it at the next show that I went to. But anyway, Novus Polish Mates, pretty cool. All right, and next I got one of these. I've never had one of these, but Master Tools mirrored display stands, so you can like set it up. Looks like you can set it up. No, this is let's see, which one is this? It's there's a type X. What the heck? Which one is this? V type, or maybe? Oh no, looks like it's got all 3 types in there, so you can have it like that. Have it like that, or you can have it like that, however you want to do it. It's up to you. Yeah, pretty cool. I hadn't even noticed these on Mark's website, but anyway, I saw this and I got one, so very, very cool there. And then I've got some paint, so we'll go through the Tamiya. I just got some semi-gloss black. I use a lot of flat black, semi-gloss black, and there's flat black, and I also use semi-gloss, gloss, and flat black in the Tamiya. That's some good stuff. Dries like that. So if you're in a hurry, rushing like I usually do, rushing, not Russian. If you're rushing, that's okay too. I'm just saying, if you're rushing to build something, like if you're crunched on time, well, that Tamiya paint dries fast. I'm talking about like 10 minutes. It literally, it's like, seems like it's dry in 10 minutes. Then I got 2 more bottles of the Linoleum Deck Brown. This made for a really nice interior color. LP17. This is lacquers. I don't use the acrylics. I've just never used acrylic paints. Don't know how to even attempt to start with it. And you don't have to try and convince me in the comments. I just like this stuff. Anyway, but yeah, this makes a really nice interior color. It's flat. So I got a couple of those. Then I got a new red color that I haven't had by MCW, Alfa Romeo Red, and that is 2147E, Alfa Romeo Gloss Red. Very, very pretty red color. And then we got Ford engine red. I had to replace this because guess what I painted with? I painted my, what's that thing called? T-Rod. Remember the little Lindbergh T-Rod? That's Ford engine red right there. That's what that is. It turned out really nice. Nice color too. A nice color red. So I had to get a replacement because I used it. So I got another Ford engine red. And if you want to go back into the 60s and paint your Ford engine red, that's the color you would get. Did I call the color? 1408E. And these are someone on the last video, or video where I painted the 64 Super Stocker body, because I mixed it, did the mixtures, they said, I thought MCW paints sprayed right out of the bottle. If you get lacquers, they do. They're already pre-thinned, ready to spray. But I use enamels, and enamels are not. They're not pre-thinned. So I use the Mr. Hobby leveling thinner most of the time. That's what I'll use if I got it. And yeah. And speaking of that 64 Super Stocker, I got a replacement bottle of the Black Eye. And this is a modern Mopar color, 202050E. And ooh, it's pretty. Man, pretty. Did that sound country? Did that sound country to you right there? That pretty? But it is. It's a really pretty color. I was going through the colors the other night, and Heather said, I like that one. So if Heather likes it, I like it. She's pretty good with that kind of stuff. It's starting to get hot in here. All right, got another Guards red. I think probably the most favorite, well, no, my favorite red is Guards red. I've painted something with Guards red. I don't know. I've painted several things probably with it. But anyway, Guards red's a really nice red color. And that is 2067E. And I got another bottle of that. And then, oh, hold on, I'm almost there. Granite Crystal. I didn't have this color, I don't think. Don't believe I did. And I saw it, and I was like, man, that's really pretty. Because on Mark's website, every color has a car that's painted with it, right? So it's got a picture associated with the color. That color shot on a car, and they got a picture of it. So anyways, it's easy to decide because you can see what it looks like when it's sprayed on something. Anyway, Granite Crystal, and that's a 201350E. I mean, metallic, obviously. And then my most favorite color in all the MCW paint line is these. I got two more, and it's, oh no, it's not. It's focusing. It's focusing. It's Velvet Red, 201450E, and Velvet Red is, I'll show you what it is. It's this color. So it's my 39 Chevy, out of focus 39 Chevy. Okay, look at the 39 Chevy. There we go, pretty close. Yeah, that's the Velvet Red. Oh my word, is it a pretty color. It is just deep and beautiful, and it's dark, and it just screams 39 Chevy. So I'm glad I painted this thing that color. But yeah, Velvet Red, my most favorite to date that I've sprayed MCW color. There it is right there. All right, so I got a couple of AK. We got AK Extreme Metal paints. These things work really good. I've been using more of it. AK 475, that is brass. Can't wait to try some of this on some brass parts. So I got the AK 475 brass. AK 480 dark aluminum. Just something darker, maybe for engine parts or something like that. It's nice to have a variation of those instead of everything just being chrome. If you want to paint your cylinder heads or something like that, you know, on your engine and make them aluminum, this probably would be a good color for that. I don't know. Maybe, I'm just saying. Probably. I mean, I would try it anyway. And AK 473 and a copper. I was actually thinking, I've seen some cars with like copper instead of chrome. They had like copper, like the grill, the bumpers and all. Oh man, it looked cool as heck. And I thought, maybe I'll try that one day. So anyway, I got the copper AK copper paint. This stuff is ready to spray, by the way. AK paints are the ones, at least these extreme metals, spray them right out of the jar. You don't have to thin them. You don't have to do anything. You do need a nice base down, and I know on the chrome you would use like a black base. I'm not 100% sure, like on chrome or silver, if you have to have that kind of base. But anyway, to get the chrome to really shine, you need a black, glossy black base. And then I saw this AK 674 metallic purple, and you could paint your body with that. Probably then clear over it with some 2K clear or something like that. But it is a beautiful, like, metallic purple paint. And I've not painted any bodies with AK paint, but it's coming. And actually, it's kind of crazy that I got this and I just painted that Super Stalker purple. But anyway, it is what it is. Ooh, it is out of focus. There it goes. Man, this thing moves slow. Alright, so that is the stuff that I got. And now we want to look at that model kit. I've been waiting on this. Get these guys over here so they don't get impacted by anything. Alright, so we got the Model A standard Phaeton soft top. They can't, so what I've heard is they can't say Ford on the name because they don't have the license rights or whatever, however that works. But it does say Ford on it. I mean, it's right there on the emblem, it says Ford. So I guess they could get away with that. Isn't that a cool house? That almost looks like that was a real picture turned into like a cartoon or something. I don't know. Don't know how that works. But anyway, Model A standard Phaeton soft top, 1930s, and it's 1/24 scale. This comes from the Ukraine. Like I say, Mark sent this over to me. He said he knew that I wanted to get one, and he was right. So let's get, how does this work? Is this just a box cover? That's maybe I do this. I'm gonna have to take the actual box top off, I guess. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to kill the, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I don't want to cut the box all up. So we'll take off the cover box, and then we'll open up the, like, really heavy duty box they put these things in. I've built one ICM, and it was the early 1900s Model T Speedster. Man, that thing was nice. Turned out really nice. Alright, so already cut that. Okay, so it's ready to open. Yeah. Okay, here we go. First time for me seeing this thing. I've heard it's really cool. Alright. In their gray plastic. That's a pile of parts for a Model T. Holy moly. Alright, let's get the box out of the way. Look at some of these parts. First, they have really nice instructions. I mean, I hadn't looked at this one, but I'm guessing they're really nice. Uh-oh, got some license plates. Yep, they are. Very, very nice instruction sheet. It's got spark plugs. Check it out. Wow. Doesn't have spark plug wires, but it's got spark plugs. Yeah, this thing is super detailed, man. This is going to be nice. Very cool. Okay, all right. 4 doors. Didn't realize that. Didn't even see it on the picture. Okay, let's open it up and check out these parts. Man, this thing looks clean. You know, it's brand new molds too, which I think their stuff is probably pretty much all brand new. I see a loose piece. I don't want to lose it. There's the tires. I'll be putting that back in there. All right, so this ought to really mess the camera up. So here's your sides of the car. Man, the detail is crazy. Like the little where the door handles meet and everything, or go on. Wow. There's your floor pan. I'm not going to go through every single little part because there's a lot of little parts. Like these guys. I mean, I remember the Model T. It had a ton of little parts. I mean, little parts. And there's no chrome. So you have to chrome your door handles and all. Look at all the little suspension parts. If it would focus, you could look at them. There you go. See what I'm talking about? Look at this. You see that? You're saying, no, I can't see it. It's so darn out of focus. See how little that part is? That is tiny. What the heck is that little thing? Steering wheel. That is not a big giant steering wheel. It's like a sprue around it. So cut that out. There's some more of those little bitty stuff. Just super clean. Wow. Here's the wheels. You can see they also have that sprue that's around them. There's some more little door handles or something right there. There's some kind of little rod right there. And holy cow, look at that little handle. There's a, look at that. Like this is some sort of spring looking thing right there. What the heck is that? The back of the brakes, I suppose. Yep. And here's another tree. Pretty much just like that one. Is it exactly like that one? Yeah. Two of those. Okay. No, they're exactly the same. Okay, so those trees are the same. And here is your hood. Side panels for the hood. There's your suspension. Or your yeah, it is your leaf springs, front and rear. There's your portion of your differential with the banjo style differential, which I have. I think 2 of those. If anybody's interested in a banjo rear end, you'd have to come get it. But heck, I'd give it to you. They're at my dad's old place. That I own that place now, and it's out there. If you need a banjo rear end, one's out of a 1936 Ford pickup, and the other one I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's 2 out there. But hey, if you're interested, hit me up. We'll go out there and load her up. I need to get rid of some stuff. There's the grill. So you would have to chrome that grill. They do a really nice job to the sprue. It's really thin on the edge. Really, really thin. So you wouldn't have much cleanup at all to get that cleaned up, so you could go ahead and paint it. There's lights. Some sort of lights. What the heck is that? That ain't a light. What is this thing? I don't see any like lantern looking lights on there. I don't know what that is. Anyway, there it is. There's your headlights. Then here is the half of a frame and half of the frame up here. Bell housing separate from the transmission. Oil pan, cylinder head. There's your fenders. Looks so good. And here's your engine block halves. And not 100% sure where those go. It actually looks like I don't know. Anyway, I'll find out when I build it. And here is the roof, or the canvas top roof, and the back portion. 2 little flat pieces, a curved piece, and 2 more curved pieces. Not sure what those are yet. And here's a broken off piece. And here's your windows, which I won't take them out of the glass or the plastic, but you got your light bulbs. Holy cow, look at these little guys. See those tiny little bulbs? That is itty bitty. What is that? It almost looks like a light bulb. Upside down right now, but almost looks like it is some sort of light bulb. Did I say that already? And then the tires. We'll open those up and check them out. Sweat rolling down my back right now, by the way. It gets hot in here pretty quick. Come on, camera. There you go. I have to turn the air off because it's just loud. And then I suffer. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there. You too. Alright, so we'll just show one of them because they're all the same. Very nice tires with the tread pattern. Oh, those are super cool. Oh, I said super again. Dang it. I didn't mean to. I was trying to refrain from the supers. Alright, so that is it. And that is the Model A Standard Phaeton Soft Top 1930s by ICM. Thanks to HobbyNut Models for sending that. Go check out HobbyNut Models. What to do with my sticker? Went somewhere. Oh, here it is. Go check it out. HobbyNutModels.com. Grab yourself a cool model kit. Maybe some ultra thin aluminum stickers. All the paint you can shake a stick at. And have yourself a blast building something. And if you hadn't gotten back into this hobby, if you just watch these videos and you're like, man, I remember doing that as a kid, jump back in, man. It's a lot of fun. If you need advice, there's so many people back in this hobby that were on a hiatus for, you know, 20, 30, 40 years, some 50 years, got back into it and love it more now than they did before. I remember as a kid doing it, but hey man, when you get back into it as an adult, it just seems like it's more fun. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, I guess as a kid there's more distractions. Not that there's not distractions as an adult, because the adult distractions take a little more time. The child distractions are like, hey, it's time to eat supper, or hey, Billy just came over and wants to play. I didn't have that luxury. We lived out in the middle of nowhere. Ain't nobody come to my house. I did childhood friend Browning. He practically lived with us, so we grew up together. But I had friends, but it was like we didn't live in a neighborhood. We lived out down a little over a mile deep in the woods, and to get to that mile-long dirt road to get deep in the woods, you were deep in the woods to get there. So it's I loved my childhood though, wouldn't give it up for anything, and I would sit in my room sometimes and just build model cars. Had nobody to show them to. I did have friends at school that did it as well, but you know, nothing like today. We've got the YouTube, we've got just made friends because of this YouTube. And anyway, if you're interested in getting back in this hobby, get back into it. It's so much fun. There's so much stuff now that makes the hobby that much more fun. But anyway, go check it out, HobbyNutModels.com. Also, don't forget to go check out my website, mcvproducts.net, where you can get you some cool 3D printed stuff. And I guess that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you again to Mark over at HobbyNut Models. Don't forget to go support him. And thank you to my Patreon members. Guys, you're great. I really appreciate your support. And to all you guys that watch these videos, thank you so much. That was your thumbs up from me. Thank you. And hey, while you're at it, if you hadn't given me a thumbs up on this video, do so, and I appreciate it. Subscribe if you hadn't, and we'll catch you later, guys. You take care. Bye. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning back on now. Whew.